the naive approach to solve the carpet area problem is really what we had done in the pair sum problem, in fact. So, I can start looking at the list and I can say that, okay, for every pair of lines, what is the area that I can put in? And amongst all that, I can find the maximum. Now, see the similarity between this and the pair sum problem. In the pair sum problem, the naive approach was to look at all the pairs and look at their sum. Here we can say, okay, instead of looking at the sum, we look at their area, which remember is given by the minimum of LJJKK times KK minus JJ, the absolute value. So if KK is bigger than JJ, we don't need the absolute value here because this is already positive. So the problems, basically are very similar, just that the metric of interest is changing. Kind of illustrating that, let's say in a diagram, basically what we are saying is that, look, I look at, for example, this line. I see how much area can I bound with, let's say, the next one. I see how much with the next one, with the next one, with the next one, and so on. Next, I look at this line here. I've already computed the previous lines, contribution, previous lines, let's say area. I can go and start looking at this, and so on and so forth. From all this, I find whatever is the maximum area, that becomes my answer. Exactly in principle, same as what we had done for the naive approach for the pair sum problem. And there we argued that, look, the complexity is n square because as the number of lines increases, we got to do approximately n square such computations, right? So basically, this is naive, but it's similar to, what we have done previously. And just like in the pair sum problem, the two-pointer approach helped us to bring this down from, let's say, quadratic to linear. We'll see the same thing over here, except that, here, because there's a metric involved, we're looking for the maximum. We need to do a little bit more work, but we will discuss that two-pointer technique in the next video. I hope you found this interesting. Do think about it. Look at the progression of thought, how we first describe the problem, understand the problem clearly, then look at live approach, and then say, okay, look, this can be improved because we have some, let's say, some technique called two-pointer technique, and then we apply that. Yeah, take care. Do look at our website www.ybyte.in and enjoy programming.